Quest presents an unabridged recording of The Winter Crone by Natasha Bache, narrated by Harrie Dobby. Part 1. When summer gathers up her robes of glory and like a dream of beauty glides away. Sarah Helen Whitman. Prologue. Spring was in full bloom at Rosemount. Sylvia's beloved garden was awash with May flowers. The white anemones and deep burgundy tulips swayed in the cool breeze, indifferent to the panic rising in Sylvia's chest. Her heart pounded as she hurried to the poison garden, as fast as her old bones could carry her. She wheezed as she fumbled in her apron for the kitchen scissors. Her mind raced as she looked back over her shoulder towards the house. Rosemount was bathed in crystalline blue light, with a clarity you could see only when the winds of spring blew. Yet inside the cottage, there was darkness. That morning, an egg had slipped out of her fingers into the pan, shell and all. The yolk broke, and as she slid it into the bin, she'd called Bridie, informing her she wouldn't be going to the Maypole dance. She'd better play it safe and stay indoors. Sylvia would have laughed at the irony had she not been so terrified. How she wished she was there now, watching the young girls, hair streaming, weaving their ribbons in and out while the Morris dancers hopped, waving their handkerchiefs. Her back stiff, Sylvia stooped down to the most lethal plant she nurtured. The bulbous purple flowers of aconite bobbed as she gingerly touched the leaves. The cardinal rule, one that had been drilled into her as a child, and one she had reminded her daughter and granddaughter of nearly every day, was never, ever go into the poison garden bare-skinned. Now, however, she had no time for gloves. Holding the scissors, her gnarled hands shook as she carefully snipped off the leaves. She was shaking so much the scissors fell to the ground. Sylvia shoved the aconite leaves deep into her apron pocket and turned back to the house. Taking a deep, calming breath, she stood for a moment, composing herself. Without thinking, her hand travelled up to her neck to touch the locket she had taken to wearing. With a sudden resolve and a deft yank, she pulled the chain, snapping it. She dropped it amidst the foliage, where she hoped it would not be found. On creaking legs, she made her way back to the house, pulse racing in the knowledge of what awaited inside.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?